Here's which couple called it quits for good on 90 Day, the last resort. Greetings from USA 24, my dream channel. In a revelation that can make or break his relationship with the other 90-day couples, Big Ed Brown pushed his luck with girlfriend Liz Woods. For some couples on 90 Day, the last resort, paradise is getting farther and farther away, while for others, they are leaning toward a future in each other. On Monday night's episode, Michael Sammy and Angela Deems celebrated their third wedding anniversary at the beach, at least according to Angela, as Michael FaceTimed in to join them. Along with Elizabeth Liz Woods, Big Ed Brown had a huge secret that may endanger every relationship on the retreat. What matters most, though, is that two couples used their therapy sessions to address the core problems in their relationships. Even the question of whether their love was strong enough to endure a conflict was up for grabs. In the end, one couple went home alone after deciding their union had run its course. Here's what transpired on Monday night as the couple's retreat got even more serious. Michael and Angela joined forces. For Angela and Michael, who peacefully marked their third wedding anniversary, everything is happiness. They spent some quality time together, each feeling comforted by the other's rare lack of conflict. The highlight of the evening for Angela, who was wearing braids inspired by the Nigerian women I see over there, was Michael's simulated hip thrusts, telling her husband, "I'm in public and you just made my cooter tingle." Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Molly and Kelly decide to part ways. The subject of Molly Hopkins and Kelly Brown's most recent therapy session was their dispute by the pool from last week's episode. The couple's real-life relationships development perplexed them both, especially after Kelly went to Georgia to live with Molly. They leave behind a trail of unfulfilled promises and unspoken needs. It appears that we don't agree. Kelly stated in the session, "What I want in a relationship is not there." One crucial question posed by the therapist was, "Do you think this relationship has run its course?" The first to respond was Molly, who said, "I do." Next, Kelly retorted, "I believe it did." Both of them felt that it was time to call it quits on their romance. Both Molly and Kelly had emotion throughout their breakup, yet they departed without hostility. "I simply wanted to let you know that I apologized for not providing you with whatever it was you needed from me," Molly stated. Kelly gave a similar response. "I also have the same feelings. I apologize for not reaching the desired level of becoming the man you envisioned me to be. I gave it my all." Kelly thought back on his short-lived love tale as he drove out of the resort in a black limousine, a la The Bachelor. "There was no possibility for Molly and me. She wasn't real, but I believed we could work a little harder," he remarked. Asuelu and Kalani deal with their betrayals. For Kalani and Asuelu, family therapy is being provided by Kalani Fagata's sister. Instead of couples treatment, the extent of Asuelu Pula's cheating, which Kalani claims is up to 10 or 12 times, is only known to the sister. Kalani remarked, "I'm just disgusted with myself hearing myself say that." Kalani was deeply affected by the infidelity. "It was terrible for me to see how much it hurt my sister every time I heard that Asuelu had cheated on her," Kalani remarked. "I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but especially my sister, to experience that over and over and over again. Being in a relationship is hard, but worse is having that person who should be there for you and not hurt you be the one to hurt you and take advantage of your love." Asuelu expressed regret for his previous actions and linked them to his cultural conception of relationships. "I wasn't taught anything by my parents," he remarked. "I didn't have all of this experience." Kalani elaborated on his argument, stating that adultery was common in Samoa and that even Asuelu's married friends and family would make advances on her. Telling the therapist, "I feel like she deserves better than me," Asuelu expressed frustration, "because I make so many faults that I was unaware of. I feel ashamed of myself. It's quite awful." Although Kalani was relieved that Asuelu recognized the suffering he had caused, she worried that it's just too late now in light of the admission Asuelu had made regarding their relationship. But Asuelu was prepared to battle. He said to the cameras, "I know that this lady here means the world with sick me. I understand that my love for her is unsurpassed." Ed tells Liz he's got the boys. On Monday's episode, Ed and Liz showed their love to the sharks by going on a romantic trip at an aquarium apart from their TLC pals. Ed chose to reveal the men's biggest secret there, which was that they were planning a strip club expedition and that he was the last to be informed. The reason for not telling him? He was afraid the other men would inform Liz. Okay, so he did. And now the other men are about to face some serious difficulties. Liz is thinking of notifying the other women about their partner's possible infidelity because she feels trapped in the middle. But for Ed and Liz, it's a time of bonding. Liz remarked, "You've gained my trust." Furthermore, there are no concerns regarding Ed abandoning his relationship. Ed declared he was staying home, even if the lads' night out was scheduled. "I'm not going to cause you any trouble," he declared. "I refuse to go. 57 years old is too old to be staring at, and other things. I admire your guests."